Hey guys, it's Ronaldo here, um, aka Revy777. I'm here to make a video for my class setups. My friend Zach, asked for the video, but it might be useful for a couple other people. So, let's get started. So, here usually I play ranked play, so I don't use much UAV as you can see. There's no score streaks except for here. This is alright. So the first five, since I know that not everybody has prestige, the first five classes, I'm just gonna, this is gonna be like the bases, and then the other five classes are a little bit more like in depth. So, alright. So the first class, I have search AR. This is, of course, AR assault rifle. This is my search class. I use, excuse me, I'm a little sick. I use the bow. I use the obsidian seed. Whichever bow, of course, is good, but of course the obsidian seed is like a lot better in the game. But I use the bow with foregrip, of course, to reduce the recoil. Quick draw, so aim it quicker, and especially in close quarter situations. And suppressor, I put suppressor on because even with suppressor, you still have a good amount of power in the gun. And I think I'll be using those same attachments throughout every AR class. So yeah, yeah, that's what I use all the time. Perk 1, lightweight, low profile. Of course, I would like to run fast with the AR. Mobility is not as good as SMG. Low profile, of course, you don't want to be seen on the map. Fast hands, to switch guns faster. I use peripherals on this because you don't want to be seen on, you don't want to see, excuse me, when you kill somebody, it doesn't show up where their teammate died. So excuse me. So it's really useful, especially in search. You can also use that if you're going for like a DNA bomb. You can be like incognito mode, but that's preferred for this. Oh, and fast hands, of course, makes you reload while running. You should know that. Perk 3, I always use blast suppressor. I believe it's a necessity in Advanced Warfare, because either way the exosuit is still audible, like you can still hear it, even with blast suppressor. But there are a lot of people who don't sound hoard the game, a lot of people who don't really use the game to their advantage, the sound to their advantage. So I use blast suppressor because most people are visual players, and people, when they look at a map, they see a red exo jump on their screen, they go towards it. Exo mute I use excuse me, I use in search because, of course, for example, the people who do sound hoard the game, you can use Exo mute and you can just run up to them without being heard at all. Unless if you use the Exo, there's a slight sound, but it still reduces, in my opinion, to like 75%. You still hear it, but you can really hear it. And when your footsteps are completely like off, like you can't hear your footsteps. Next, I have the search SMG. So I use in magnitude. A lot of people started using it. I've been using it ever since I saw that the range was increased. When I saw that the range was increased, that was like my favorite gun right away. I have the Strider, but accuracy is pretty bad. Range increases as well, but it doesn't work if you have -3 accuracy and your gun's like moving in circles up and down everywhere. So even though the damage will go up, I mean, if you're gonna be missing your bullets, it doesn't really matter. So I stick with the magnitude. Handling mobility, that's not a big deal. So usually what I do use is foregrip with advanced rifling and quick draw. Foregrip, of course, that's less recoil. Advanced rifling, of course, to shoot further range, and I think it's really useful that the range goes up because it goes up even more. And some people will get even upset when they see that I killed them, like, let's say, for like across the map with this gun, if they're using like a bow, because they're like, wow, are you serious? But it's kind of funny, but I mean, that's what it's for. And then quick draw, I use quick draw because I run around places, and usually when you're running through corners, you want to aim quicker. Lightweight, again, same perks. Lightweight, low profile, fast hands, blast suppressor. And for this one, I have toughness because if you're gonna be going mid-range and long range with other players, you wanna like keep your sight on them. So you don't want to flinch all over the place. Exo Mute, again, same thing. Here, I have my sniper class. Same perks as Search SMG. You want to be, you want to be quiet. You want to be incognito until you get that one shot to kill the person. If you miss, for example, if let's say you had to like quick scope close quarters, that's what I have the BrickTech for. I use the KF5. I know my friend likes the KF5, and it's actually really useful in this game because the KF5 is one of the guns that actually you switch to it like really fast. For example, the AMR9 changes around that same speed a little, like it's really fast too. But I prefer the KF5. It's a more preferable gun than the AMR9. Also, I have the breakneck. Excuse me. I have the breakneck. I have the spanner too, but I use the breakneck because the fire rate is fast, and usually in the close quarters. For example, let's say you get a hit marker on somebody. I mean, I have the silver bullet. I shouldn't get a hit marker, but when I do, it sucks. But if I get a hit marker, you want to bring this out, and you just want to get that one bullet to kill the person, because usually they're really one shot. And this shoots really fast. All you need is one bullet to stay on them. And it's really good in close quarters. I mean, you spaz out with this gun. Like, the gun is really fast. So for that reason, I use foregrip. Oh, and variable zoom scope. I don't know. And it's preferable for me. People switch between the zoom scope and the ballistic CPU because well, it's just to like what you prefer. But I don't know. For example, I quick scope. In my opinion, I quick scope better with this scope. But some people don't like it. Some people like using like the hard scope class and like one shot, whatever. But I think it's just more comfortable for me. And here I use a stun grenade, to slow down the enemies. I can get that shot a lot easier. Sorry about that. Next, I have, again, these are just two just main things. I put lies because you can't write respawn in the class. I don't know why. I guess it was prohibited. Anyways, SMG. So I always run the same attachments. I usually run the same things. This is pretty much the same thing as search. No, actually no, it's not. Excuse me. I have the same perks, perk 1 and 2, same perks, same attachments. Only difference is that instead of toughness, I have scavenger because I mean, if you're gonna be playing a respawn game and you want a quick reload in certain situations, you can do that without having. For example, if you quick reload, you lose your whole mag, and you don't want that. Well, it's gonna happen, but you're gonna pick up their ammo if you kill the person. So, if you get the kill, you just regain your ammo. So I think that's really useful because it's like pretty much a perk to let you quick reload all the time. So in my opinion, I feel like that's like the quick draw perk in, the fast hands perk in Modern Warfare 3. And the exo ability overclock, I would like to run fast. Usually I run around really fast in close quarters. I run around the map with the M7G. That you can change usually to whatever. Some people, of course, you can change this to a UAV. This is my ranked play class, but you can change that to a UAV, but we'll get to that later. Here, Lives AR, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. The video seems to be a little long. Lives AR, same perks, same attachments. Here I don't have the low profile perk for the reason being I took it off so that I can have the score streaks, excuse me. Blast suppressor, you want to stay quiet still. Scavenger, of course you want to quick reload. Fast hands, reload while running, the rest, lightweight, run faster. Now UAV, what I use in my UAV is I use threat detection. It's really useful. It's 300 more, maybe a few more kills, but if you're you can get the hang of it. If you get the hang of the game, you'll find that it's pretty easy to get, especially in objective games. Aerial assault drone, I've noticed this aerial assault drone is really overpowered. At first it sucks, but if you add these rockets right here, it's ridiculous. Here the Warbird, I use the Warbird just with the aggressor. It's only 50 more points. For it to be controlled by itself, getting its own kills. Alright, so those are the 5 main ones that I have, and these are like a little bit more in depth. Like this is my hardpoint class for ranked. I have the same attachments, of course, same perks, except for hardwired because usually when you're in the hard point, people like to stun the person in the hard point, and for that reason, you kind of want to, as it says here, immune to systematic EMP, stun grenades, so on, yada yada yada. You want to be immune to that, because if they see that, they think that you're going to be stunned, you're going to be, for example, aiming at the door, pre-aiming them already, waiting for that to come in. But it's a really, really useful perk. Semtex, of course, you want to blow the people up in the hard point. So it'll be smart for them to have Flak Jacket. I don't know why I don't have Flak Jacket, but I'm sorry about that. CTF. CTF is almost the same thing as hardpoint, except I have overclock because I usually like to pull out my knife and run after the flag carrier, for example, if he got away. And here I use low profile because I don't think there's any other useful perk for situation for CTF. Then uplink, same thing as CTF, only difference, I need to put my nails, I can't go on that. Only difference is that I have EMP grenade because people find it very useful. People have been using it lately. If you EMP the person with the ball with the uplink, if they try to double jump into the uplink, they're gonna fail because they got EMP'd. But if they have hardwired like I do in the class, it will be immune to it. That's why I use it, because if they EMP me, I'll be immune to it and I'll just jump in, and the other person would look confused probably. Here I use these two are my pub classes. They're the same thing, only difference, of course, one is SMG, one is AR. Same attachments as the other classes. And again, I use UAV with threat detection. I find it really useful, and usually with that UAV it gets me a good KD. And that's my class setup. So thanks guys, like, comment, subscribe. This is Reynaldo, aka Revy. God bless and peace.